I have an exciting video for you today. I have lots of patterns to share, 10 total. It comes out today. The pattern release for Pip, the Market Healer Pup. The giveaway winner this week is well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome to another Friday video. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you're new here, my name is April and I'm the creator and designer behind The Cozy Buckeye. And on this channel, I just love to share my passion for crochet with you. I started a business 14 years ago and I've been on Etsy now for 12 years. So I have an exciting video for you today. I have lots of patterns to share, 10 total, plus I want to talk a little bit more about what I'm designing at the end. I have a giveaway again today, and I am also announcing the giveaway winner from last week. I have about 4 free patterns to share with you. I hear you guys. I hear him too. My cat's meowing. I hear you guys about sharing more free patterns. So each week I'm going to try to share at least 1 or 2 or maybe more, depending on how many I can get to. But I hear you, and I do like free too. So I have 4 freebies to share with you today, and I have a giant pattern that I'm really excited that I finished, and that's going to be like the grand finale. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you stick around to the end. I'm going to share the freebies at the end as well as the big one. So stick around for all that. You guys, this whole last couple weeks has been such a transition for my cat is like, do you want out? Never fails. Hold on. You want to come in? You better get in here because I'm filming. Come on. No? Okay. The last couple weeks have been such a transition with this puppy. It's not been easy. It's taken a lot of time away from work for me, and I'm finding it hard, but we're working through things. We're trying to, make the correct adjustments. The hardest part has just been getting Aggie, my older dog, and the cat used to the puppy. The puppy's just so full of energy, and my 14-year-old lady is just like fed up, sick of it. She's over it. She's like, take this thing home. She doesn't like her. And so we're trying to promote, good behavior and getting them to play together, and just getting her to not be growling and biting. And so every time has a positive interaction, we've been giving her treats, giving the puppy treats. Like, if you guys have any advice, because I have never had 2 dogs and this is a lot. And also, my husband is home from work for good until he gets his knee surgery, which we are still waiting on the approval for that. So hopefully that will be scheduled soon. But in the meantime, I have a new puppy. My husband is here full time. My daughter is here a lot more because her class schedule is a lot less. My son started getting home early because he signed up for early release the second part of his senior year. So with all of that, it's, it's hard to work from home, you guys. I know you stay-at-home moms are probably going through the same thing I am, maybe with younger kids, but let me tell you, it's no easier with older kids and husbands and puppies, and it's a lot to try to focus and get your work done when everything is happening all the time. So this week I have 10 patterns. I have 10 patterns to share with you. And I'm really happy to get to do this. I love sharing with you guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys. So very thankful. I hit 10K as I was editing my video last week, and I am just so excited for that. It's such a milestone, and I appreciate all of the well wishes and all the congratulations, and I love you guys so much. And I wish I could just like give you guys all a big virtual hug. I just really truly appreciate all the support you guys give me. I don't know anybody that can honestly say they really truly love what they do, and I am so blessed that I honestly love my job, and I love you guys for it, because without you I wouldn't have all that love. Honestly, I've made so many friends, I get to work with so many cool people, and I'm just so very thankful. So I just want you to know that, and also I want to keep doing what I'm doing so that I keep sharing the love with you guys. My biggest thing is just supporting other people, like being kind, being nice, showing love. You know, the climate of our world today, there's so much going on that when you come here, I just want you to feel the love, and I want you to just know we need to support each other. So when you support others, it helps you. So it makes you feel better. I love being able to support and encourage and provide hope and inspiration for others. It makes me feel good. And I love to support, because I have not always had it easy, you guys. I work really hard, and you know, I've had a lot of heavy stuff in my life, and crochet has always been the hope that gets me through, the therapy, it's what I turn to get through those hard and dark things. So I want you to turn to me and watch my videos, because here is going to be a place for hope and inspiration. So anyway, with all of that said, you guys, what do you say we get started with some patterns, right? So of course, the first pattern I'm going to share with you is a pattern I've been working on, and it comes out today. The pattern release for Pip, the Market Healer Pup. And I have a couple different options for this pattern, and I'm excited. I know when I first talked about this pattern, I got a lot of feedback. I got a bit of both. I had some people that are like, oh yes, I love it, I want to make it, please come out with it. And then others were like, I don't think so. Bluey is a stand-up dog, and he doesn't get on all fours. And I was like, well, you know, there's people that want it, so I'm going to put it out here. And then I was like, what if I come out with just a regular colored dog? So, you know, you can still buy this pattern if you don't like Bluey or Bingo. But I will say I've had positive feedback from kids, toddlers, that like it. So if you like making the loaf patterns, then you should make it. Okay, so first I will share this one. This is obviously Pip, or AKA Bluey, but we're going to call him Pip because I thought, why not call him Pip? You know, we're just calling dogs Pip around here. So this one's Pip too. So in this pattern, I did a embroidery tutorial for the eyes and the nose and the smirk. So that's all covered in the pattern. I like this pattern. I think it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. So you have this option. I wrote it in the blue option. And then I also wrote it in this orange option, which I really like this one a lot. This is the Premier Basics. It's kind of like a peachy color. And then this is just a brunette orange. And then I did a cream. And then I did some brown embroidery. But these eyes are from TheCraftyJersey. I will link her shop in the description. If you guys want to get your hands on some of these eyes, I encourage you to get some because I think they are so cute. If you don't want to have to embroider the eyes, then you can use these. But I think either way is fine. You could even use safety eyes if you wanted to. And you could get sparkly safety eyes. Do like a white sparkle. I think it would be fine too. But just some options for you. So there's this one. And I I love this one. I think it's adorable. And then of course with the eyes, here's the bluey version or the Pip version. Very cute. There's a color change spot here on the back. You color change for the bobbles. On this particular pattern, I have you making the ears ahead of time and then you crochet them in. Same with the tail, you crochet the tail in, but it is no-sew. And I really enjoy no-sew patterns a lot. I like putting the ears in so you don't have to make the ears ahead of time, but I just think with these ears it just looked better this way. So there's the bluey version. And then I did one other version. So this is for all of you Healer fans that aren't in it for the bluey and the bingo. You just want a Healer pattern. So this is my rendition. I have some testers that are doing it in like the speckled Burnett, and I'm going to post a picture here because that speckled yarn looks so good as a Healer. I don't have any. I have this like black tweed. So I think it looks really good. This is, I think, like that, what is it? It's like a brownish orange Burnett color, and then this is black. And then these are some safety eyes that I painted, but it's got the black spot on the back. I think this pattern's really cute. So, you know, there's so many options with this. You know, you can do these, which are going to appeal to the little kids. And then if you like making dogs, you can do it in any color option you choose. Like you can mix it up and use your creativity and just have fun with it. I really like this pattern. I think it's very versatile because I think these would be great sellers at markets. I mean, look how cute that is, that face and this face. So if you want to embroider the eyes, I think it's just adorable. So I hope you guys love it. It will be on sale this weekend only for 25% off. My shop, I always run a sale. If you buy 3, you get 25% off. But the weekend that I come out with a pattern, if you just want to buy one pattern, it's going to be 25% off that weekend. So Friday through Sunday, this Pip the Market Healer Pup will be 25% off. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, you know, leave me some feedback, share some photos. I am getting feedback from my testers that some of them have some little kids and they love the pattern. They want to play with it. My granddaughter came here over the weekend. Yeah, when I was making it, and she loved it. She was playing with them. So I think they're still going to be popular, even though they don't stand up this way. But I mean, in the cartoon, sometimes they're on all fours too. You know, I just think it's cute. I think it's versatile. I think it'll be popular. So that's pattern number 1. We have Pip, the Market Pup. Hope you guys love it. I love it. Okay. So that's pattern number 1. So pattern number 2 is a pattern that I have had for a bit. I think I bought it the weekend it came out because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a Star Wars fan, okay? So this has been out for a little while and I've never made it and I wanted to make it. This is the Blue Droid by MegMakesCrochet. This pattern also comes with the orange droid, which I have not made. So this is R2-D2, and then she has BB-8. And you guys, I love Star Wars so much. Like, when my kids were little, like, they were probably 7 and 8, every night of the week during the summer one year, we watched all the movies from start to finish. I was bound and determined to make my kids Star Wars fans, and they like Star Wars too. So, just saying. I really enjoy it. I love all the Star Wars shows, all of the stuff on Disney. It's fun. But this pattern is really, really cute. I ended up using the Burnett Mystical because I couldn't really find this color blue in my stash. So I think it turned out pretty good though, even with that mystical yarn. But you start with the blue and you work in circles in the round, and then this is like the front loop stitch, and then you connect with the white and you do the back loop, you come down. These pieces here are crocheted separately and just sewn on, which was really easy. And then you just need one safety eye, and then you do some embroidery here and then some embroidery here. This would be a great keychain. So if you guys are looking for a fun keychain, I think this is it. I mean, it can be also a good standalone pattern as well. I hope to get a chance to make more of these because I think they're really cute. Imagine having some of the Baby Yodas with these. I think it would be really cute. I think we need more Star Wars patterns, honestly. Star Wars is a classic that so many people love, so I think this is a good pattern. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. So I hope you guys like this. This is number 2, the Blue Droid by MegMakesCrochet. Okay, you guys, I gotta get my dog. Come on. Come on. All right. I don't know if you guys noticed, I had to change some things up here in my office. This was upstairs. I had to pull this down here because the dog keeps getting into stuff. She keeps grabbing my yarn, and I was trying to get it up higher. I do want to order some shelving, or not some shelving, but some, like, I don't know, those baskets from IKEA that go directly into these shelves that fit just like a glove. I would like to get a bunch that match, to put some on the bottom over here and then fill in over there. That way the dog can't get to my stuff. I took for granted how good my animals are, and then you bring in a puppy and they're just like, they're so rotten. They are so rotten. They get into everything, and I just forgot. I forgot what that was like. I haven't had a puppy in 14 years. So anyway, we're on number 3, right? So number 3 is a Dotson. This pattern I bought probably before Christmas, I would imagine. I wanted to try to find a loaf that I didn't have to sew the head on. And this is that pattern. So this is the Dotson by Linen Spring. I think it's adorable. Look at this little body. It's tiny. This is made in Elise Voluto. I used my safety eyes that I painted. This is done with I believe a 6mm hook. You do crochet the ears separately, and then you surface crochet those in. Now, oh my God, my cat. He doesn't like me to shut my door, and I want to shut my door because my kids are out there. Look. Does he need to go upstairs? Is that gate closed? Will you check? Do I edit all of this out, or do you guys want to see all of this? I don't know. Okay, so here's the Dotson. The Dotson, you crochet the ears separately, and then you crochet them into the round as you go. So this is a no-sew pattern. The tail is crocheted into the round, and then you have some bobbles for feet, and you have a color change here for the eyebrows. This is one of those patterns where you don't want to overstuff the front because they will tip. So you want to stuff the front a little lighter and then stuff heavier on the back side so that it sits like this. Because otherwise, if you stuff the front too much, it's going to do this. But I think this is such a cute pattern. Of course, you know, I had to add my little schmirk. And, you know, she has some smaller eyes on hers, but I just think the safety eyes look so cute. And these are 20mm safety eyes, so They're adorable. You know, any sort of dog patterns always sell really well, especially wiener dogs. Wiener dogs are so popular, you guys, at market. So I think this would be a great addition to your market makes. And I would probably sell this one for $18 in my area. The Droid I would probably sell for, because it's a character, probably $12. So, and then of course my blueies I'm probably going to sell for $20. So there you have that. But this is just adorable. I highly recommend this pattern. It was a lot of fun to make. I ended up tacking the ears down because they were kind of flipped and covering the eyes, and I didn't like that. So I just tacked them down a little bit, but I think it's adorable. This Dotson pattern is number 3 by Linen Spring. Okay. All right. So number 4. Number 4 is also a pattern I bought a while ago. It's so cute. This is a Chameleon by NikolaCrochet. I have had this one for a while and did not make it. It's really cute. You start on this one at the front, and then when you get to this stitch right here, I wasn't really, her terminology for this stitch kind of confused me because she calls it, I believe, double crochet 2 together, but she actually wanted 3 in each stitch. So that kind of threw me off because I was just going along. I know what the terminology means for double crochet 2 together, but then I got to that and I was like, that doesn't seem right. But then I looked at her abbreviation and then she wanted 3 in there. So I had to frog it and then go back and fix it. I mean, the look of it really is cute. Double crochet 2 together, I thought was like when you decreased 2 together. Am I wrong? That's what I was thinking in my brain. I could be wrong because I honestly haven't looked it up to see what the correct terminology for that is. So I could be wrong, but I struggled with that part. So just know if you do this part, you're putting 3 into 1 stitch. So it's, to me, kind of reminds me of like a bobble, honestly, a 3 double crochet bobble. No, it's 3 full stitches into 1, which is a bobble, right? Yeah. See, it still confuses me the way it was done. It's just the terminology. It's cute. It turned out very cute. I really like it now that I understand it. And that's the thing, like when you make a pattern, sometimes the first one might take you a little longer because you don't understand it. Even happens to me, you guys, but the finished product is really cute. So you start here, you work up to here and you get to this part, and then you go into the back stitch, the back loop, and then you finish crocheting down. You are going to surface crochet these legs on, and then this tail is like really long, and then you curl it up, and I sewed it, and then this piece here you surface crochet on. I think it definitely looks like a chameleon. My son recognized it. I said, what is this? And he said, it's a chameleon. So he was right. This is an Elise Voluto yarn, and I ended up using 18mm eyes that I painted on this one. These are not my favorite eyes, but I'm glad to use them when I can. These are eyes from Amazon that I don't necessarily love the backs. You guys, if you're curious, if you ever have to buy eyes, hold on. Oh my gosh, my chair is stuck. Good Lord. There we go. Goodness. Okay, let me just show you. If you're buying eyes, Don't buy eyes if they have these backs. These backs right here, these are no good. They're garbage. Okay, these are the worst backs. Half the time they don't work on your safety eyes. I hate them. These are the backs you want for the sinker eyes. Backs like this. This is the back you want. And when you're working with backs like this, you can either use the Crojomojo, which is this. You put your safety eye, the back of the eye in here. You crank down. Love this tool. I have to switch hands because if I use it too much in one hand, it starts to hurt my hand right here. So I switch back and forth so I don't hurt myself. And then you release it. So you crank it and then you release it with this. This tool is awesome. Then the other tool I have, which I got on Amazon, is this tool. I saw this from Heather at Cottontail Crafts by Heather. I had a brain fart there for a second. So this tool here is nice as well. I like this tool. It's easy to use. I like this one about as much as I like this one. They're equal to me, honestly. They both work the same. This one's nice to leave here on my desk, and then I'm always carrying this one around the house. I don't really like using this one unless I'm at my desk. I don't know why. I guess you don't have to be pushing it down like that. I guess you could do it like this. But anyway, just so you know, don't buy backs like that. No, it's these. These are the backs that you want. So if you're ever buying eyes on Amazon and you see these backs, stay away from them. I've actually had to return eyes because they've sent me eyes that the backs didn't fit on the actual eye at all. Not at all. And then sometimes they pop off. Like these are going to stay on. I've never had a problem with these. As a matter of fact, I have a hard time getting these off once they're on. Like it takes a lot to get these off if you're really trying. At the crochet retreat, I'm pretty sure Stacy had help using a blow dryer to get one off. So, I mean, it takes a lot to get it off. So anyway, that's what eyes I have on here, and I'm trying to finish using them, but I don't like them. I don't like those backs. So I'm going to use them, but I'm not going to buy those again. So this pattern, though, you guys, I recommend it. It's good. You might find this area here a little bit confusing, but I think you can figure it out by basically just doing 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. It kind of reminds me of like a bobble because you're putting all 3 together. So anyway, this is the Chameleon by NikolaCrochet. And this is a number 4. All right, so number 5, oh my goodness, you guys, I love making Happy Turtle Crochet's patterns, and with it being so close to Valentine's Day, I thought we're gonna make this pattern before Valentine's is over because I bought it to make it and I wanted to get it done. So this is, I finished this last night at 1:30 in the morning. This is the Love Bug Turtle by Happy Turtle Crochet. Look how cute. It is adorable. I will say it was late and I don't know how straight these hearts are. I think they're okay, but I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to embroidery. I had to take them out and redo them. I had originally done them over 2 rounds, but then I thought they were too small, so I went back and I did 3 rounds. So this covers like 3 rounds, but I had to then go back and add like another stitch on every side of it because I didn't think it was thick enough. So it takes a little bit of practice and trial and error sometimes with embroidery, but I think we got there. I think it looks pretty good. This is Elise Voluto, and it's just so soft. So I think this will be a great Valentine's gift for your kids. I mean, how cute would this be to give to your kid for Valentine's Day? It's adorable. I know my kids would love it, especially when they were younger. But this is such an easy pattern. I will say that on these patterns, all of her patterns, you have to make the fins separately and the head separately. The fins you work into the round, but the heads on all of these patterns you pretty much sew, which is okay. I mean, I like the look of the heads on these patterns. I think the placement looks really well, and they're just cute. These patterns are so cute. You also crochet the tail in as you go. So the only thing you sew on is the head, and then you do some embroidery, but it is just the cutest. This pattern also has like a ladybug design, so it comes with like 2 designs. And these are eyes that I painted. I've been trying to paint. Last week I painted quite a few eyes because I was about out. So I've been trying to get a little more detailed with my designs on my eyes. I think I need to order some more supplies, but I'm on a spending freeze right now, so I'm just going to keep using what I have because I do have a lot of supplies still. But I really love this pattern. I love all of Happy Turtle Crochet's patterns. I've never had one I didn't like. I actually have a few more I want to make. I have like the honey pot with the bee, and I have the hamburger, and I have like all of the fruit patterns. So I need to make more of these turtles. They're so cute. Maybe I'll do a turtle video. Would you guys like to see a turtle video? I think we should. I think we should definitely do a turtle video. Okay. So cute. I think you guys should make this for your kids for Valentine's Day. So cute. All right, so this is number 5. This is the Love Bug Turtle by Happy Turtle Crochet. And you know what? I'm looking at this and I realized I forgot the little antennas. There's little antennas that go off of this. Well, there you go. Just know there's antennas. Okay, so this is number 5, the Love Bug Turtle by Happy Turtle Crochet. Very cute. All right, so number 6, we're getting into the freebies, you guys. I was thinking, what could we crochet for Valentine's Day that is quick, that could be cute little gifts for your kids? If you guys had little kids, I know if I would have been doing this when my kids were smaller, like in elementary school, I think this would be so cute to make for their friends or their teachers for Valentine's Day. Maybe not the whole class. I mean, but you could. Like if your kid was in a class of like 20 or under, you could make one of these for each kid, and then this could be like the Valentine's that they pass out. Would that be so cute? So this is a chocolate covered strawberry. And this is a free pattern on Instagram. This is by Therapy on My Hook. I think this is adorable. I don't know about you guys, but I love me some strawberries covered in chocolate. I make these a lot, and my kids and we all love them. So this was done in Elise Voluto. You start in this dark brown, and then you can either do pink or red. I chose red. And I even pulled this out of my like stash, so like my scraps. So this is a good scrap project. And then you make the leaves and you put that on top. And then I used just white cotton for the drizzle, which I think these are so cute. It's such a quick pattern. I actually made this right before I filmed this video because I was like, I need 10 patterns and I only had 9. So this is a really cute one. And it's free. We love free. I thought I would try to do some freebies that could be used for Valentine's Day. So this is the first one. So this is a number 6, the Chocolate Strawberry by Therapy on my hook. And don't forget, you guys, I will link all these patterns in the description per usual. I usually always link them in the pinned comment as well. So you'll find them. Some of them might even be linked on the screen. So you've got a couple options where you can find these patterns. And as always, if you click on these links and purchase, you are helping my channel. You are helping, me to provide you these awesome videos that I do, and to help me buy patterns and to help me buy yarn so that I can keep, sharing all of this with you. So I appreciate that support, clicking on these links. It really does help me out. And you know what? You're also helping the designers out as well. So anyway, this is a freebie and it will be linked in the description. This is number 6. Okay. Love it. Makes me want to go make some chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, so the next pattern is also a free pattern by one of my favorite designers. This is the Heart Cookie by Amigurumi Toys. Why are we not? There we go. So this is by Amigurumi Toys. It's the sugar cookie. I think it's adorable. I added a little bit more embroidery here, but you put sprinkles on it. It is so cute. This one is done. You start with the pink in a chain, and in the pattern, when you get to like the center top, you have to skip the middle stitch. So don't forget to do that, because I did that once and then I had to go back. But that is how you get it to like pull in here at the top to make this heart shape at the top, is by skipping that. You crochet 2 stitches together, but you skip the one in the middle to make it pull in. So don't forget to do that. And then you make the back piece and then you crochet them together. It's so quick and easy. This also would be a cute little pattern to give to your kids' best friends as a Valentine. I think it's adorable. Would also be a cute little teacher gift for your kids to give to their teachers. I think it's so cute. And of course, it's free. I'm so excited. It's free. I love free. So this is a freebie on Instagram by Amigurumi Toys. This would be so fun to make in so many different colors and have like in a little box. I think it's adorable. It would be a cute keychain. This would be a cute keychain as well, which is probably what these will end up as, honestly. I'll make them keychains, but great little free patterns. And again, this is the Heart Cookie by Amigurumi Toys. If this was a keychain, it would be sold for $10 by me. So love that. Okay, so the next one, you guys, I can't even tell you. I just love this designer so much. She's absolutely one of my favorites. This is a free pattern by Greenfrog Crochet. Tuyan. I bet that's how it is. Tuyan. I love her design so much, and I saw a post on Instagram that she had a couple free designs that she posted. She has tutorials on YouTube as well as her blog. So I went to the YouTube video first, and then I looked in the description and I saw the link to the blog, which I'm all about. Reading a pattern, it's so much quicker for me to just read a pattern. But if you're one that you need visual to get through the pattern, these are so cute. And look how adorable. This is her little baby fox, and it is just the sweetest. It kind of reminds me of the size of her little egg patterns. It might be a little bit smaller. She's calling it a keychain pattern. So you could absolutely put a keychain on this one. It's really small. I mean, I think it would be a perfect little keychain pattern. You crochet the tail separately, and then you crochet that into the round, and then you're going to surface crochet these ears on. I added a little bit of embroidery around the eyes. It is just so cute. This is done in Elise Voluto. It's just adorable. I absolutely love this one. This is, you guys got to try this. It's free. I love that. It's on her blog, so go give it a try. It will be linked in the description. This is the baby fox. I don't know why we are not focusing today. Maybe that's it. Okay, so here's the fox. Okay, the next one, I think I like even better than the fox. Okay. So this is also another freebie she announced on Instagram. It's also on YouTube as well as the blog. And look, you guys, look at it. Her little baby bunny. Is that not just the cutest? Look at those ears. Oh my goodness. She has two options for this one. You can do like a solid bunny, or you could put some clothes on it. And I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to put some clothes on it. And of course, you could do different colors. You could do blues, pinks, purples, greens, like whatever. I think this would be an adorable little gift for your kids at Easter. You could make these and put these in their Easter baskets. You could sell these at markets. I mean, love this pattern. I ended up putting, I think these are 18 millimeters. Yeah, I used those 18 millimeter eyes that I'm trying to go through that I'm not a fan of, but I think they worked really cute for this pattern. I love how cartoonish this one looks with the big ears and the big eyes. This one, you make the ears ahead of time, and you do have to sew the ears on. But basically what I do is when I get to like this round right here, I just pull them in and tie them and kind of sew them before I close up the bunny. So it's like the ears are already on before I've even finished the head of the bunny. That's the way I like to do it, because that way I don't have to work through the stuffing and get stuffing everywhere. I just think it's cute. And these colors together are just like chef's kiss. So you work in the round, you work your way down, you add bobbles, and there's a little bobble for the bunny tail. I just love the color combination and this look of this bunny so much. It is so cute. She did such a good job on this one. So this is her other freebie on her blog. Thank you so much for giving us these free patterns. And you know, sometimes you're like, I don't know if this is going to be a good free pattern. If it's by this designer, it's going to be great. Like, her patterns are excellent. I have been admiring her stuff for years, even before she started doing plushies, even before I started doing plushies. For years, I have admired her designs. Her dolls are just exceptional. I actually really want to make one of the worsted weight dolls so bad. They're so pretty. I need to have one in my office. I need to make one. So I might try to make one. I just don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to her and see which one is her favorite. And then I'll make that one. But love these so much. Thank you for providing us with some freebies. So you guys, make this one. It's adorable. These freebies are incredible. Okay, so this is number 9, The Baby Bunny by Greenfrog Crochet. So I do have a grand finale today. I finished another one of Greenfrog's dolls. I am so excited to share this with you. I had originally shared the baby unicorn doll, but I made the baby fox doll. So pretty. So you guys ready? Look at her. Isn't she so pretty? Love the brown hair and her ears. I mean, picking off some fuzz here. Added a little bit of blush. Oh, she's so cute. I'm going to have a hard time getting rid of her too. I don't even know if I want to. I think I should keep her. I really am going to have to at some point like sell. I'm going to have to make some decisions, you guys, because I'm running out of space for all these plushies I want to keep. Maybe I should start a website and just start selling them to you guys. would you guys buy my plushies, the bigger ones, if I put them online? Maybe that's what I should do. Because I don't know. I just love her so much. Okay, so I like the dolls done with the embroidered eyes. I think they're so, they have so much personality with the embroidered eyes. What do you think? Do you agree? I love them. I feel like you cannot use the safety eyes on these dolls because it's supposed to look like a little girl, and I feel like the safety eyes just make it look too cartoonish. I don't know. But I used Elise Voluto for this doll. This doll, you start by making the arms, and then you make the legs, and you work your way up. You crochet the arms in, and then you transition from the body and you start going into the head. You also make a tube, which I did not do on the unicorn doll, which, here's my unicorn doll. I didn't do that with her, and look at her head, okay? I did it with her. I put the tube, I crocheted the tube, and then I stuffed the tube, and then you stuff the tube down in the neck, and then you sew the tube on the neck, which gives it just more stability. And I think you should never skip that. I think it's necessary. I didn't know if it would be necessary, which I still think this doll's okay. Like, she's still fine. But I think if you're going to make these dolls, don't skip that step, okay? I think you should definitely put the tube in the neck. Okay, so you put the tube in the neck, you sew it in, and then you keep working your way up on the head. You close up the head, and then you make this wig, okay? So the wig, you start with like 4 rounds, and then from there you do like chains, and then you just work a bunch of chains up and down all the way around, and then you have to sew that wig on. It says you can glue it, but I don't like to glue that stuff on, you guys. I like to sew that on. So I sewed, and I started up here, and I went around, and then I pinned all of this, so I would go down and back up, down and back up, down and back up on each hair strand, which I know is a lot of work, and you would think, oh, gluing it's way easier. I don't want my dolls to have anything hard on it, because like once you add glue, unless you use like fabric glue or something, if you put like hot glue or something on this, no, that's gonna like make it stiff and hard, and I don't want that. So I am gonna sew it. I mean, you've worked this hard on something, you might as well finish it in the best way possible. So I ended up sewing all of her hair on. It is kind of a process, but it's worth it. It's beautiful. I made it to where like she's got these little, swoops. I think it's adorable. Her hair on her dolls lays all the way down like here. But I guess I could have done that. But I didn't. I like it kind of swooped up. I think it's cute. And then this headband, you make these in the round, this in the round, and then you crochet this band around, and then you crochet a chain around, and then you attach it. Don't attach the chain to the second ear until you make sure it fits, because you might have to take off a couple chains so that it's not too loose. That's my suggestion. And then the bag also, I took some chains off the bag so that I didn't want my bag hung down to like here. I wanted it to hang up more on her waist. This piece here is separate, and then you sew this on. So I think I need to make a K-pop doll next. I do have some of her other patterns. I have the teddy bear pattern, and I also have the K-pop dolls. I want to make them all. So I think I'm going to try to start making a few more dolls here and there, because I just love these. If you guys haven't made dolls, do it. It's so fun. and they're so cute. They look so good, and look at them. They're so pretty. This is the unicorn one, and this is the fox doll. I need to make them all. They're just so cute. I think I have her Tinkerbell and her mermaid doll too, so maybe I'll make those as well. Maybe I'll just do a bunch of dolls from her stuff. What other dolls? Can you guys name some other dolls for me in the comments that you would like to make? Because I need some ideas for a doll video. Okay, so that's it for the stuff I've made, except I will share with you guys, I've got another step onto my elephant that I was working on. So I shared this one, right? I added the tail finally, but I have been working on this pattern. This is my elephant, my standing elephant. I have got it all into Canva. I filmed some tutorials. I've got it being pre-tested. So as soon as I get the okay, I will be doing a tester call for this pattern. I made it again in purple, and I did this one with Elise Voluto, and I filmed my tutorials with the purple because I figured it'd be easier to see. I did add a few rounds on the nose, or the trunk. What do you guys think? Should I not have? Can you even tell? What do you think? Do I need to take some off? Because I mean, this is a smaller yarn and the trunk's about the same, probably. I just wasn't sure if the trunk was too small on this one because it was such a big one, and I felt like the trunk was a little small. So I added a couple rounds to the trunk, and it's no-sew. This is a no-sew pattern. I'm really excited about this pattern. I'm a little nervous to do more complex patterns. Or to write more complex patterns. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, you guys. So Stacy is going to pre-test it for me, and I thought about reaching out to a couple other people to get it pre-tested, but I haven't yet. I want to see what she says, but I will be doing a tester call on this one really soon. And this is like the last pattern that I have that I've been working on, so I need to get busy. I need to decide what I'm doing. I need to decide if I'm going to do any more market makes in the loaves, or if I'm just going to move on to something else. You guys did give me a lot of ideas for designs, so I am thinking about what's next, but I am still trying to put patterns out, you guys. I need to keep selling patterns because my husband's not working, so I'm really trying to step it up and just be more the breadwinner these days, you guys. So that, if you're wondering, wow, April's really knocking it out, well, it's because I kind of have to right now. So I'm trying to stay busy and focus, and I got to take care of my family. So that's what we do, right? Us girl bosses, that's what we do. So anyway, I appreciate all the support you guys have given me with all of the pattern sales. Last week I had put out Chappy the Market Cappy, and I just want to thank everybody who purchased that pattern. And if you've purchased it and made it, please leave feedback on any of my patterns. And if you're, making them, please feel free to share them on Instagram and tag me. I love seeing all of your guys' makes. If you're not familiar with Instagram and you want to send me some pictures, feel free to email me, which you'll find my email in the description. You guys can email me all the time if you want. I love seeing emails from you. I love just comments from you guys. It's great. Okay, so thank you. The last thing I want to go over is the giveaway winner. You guys, I had so many comments. Thank you so much for all the comments. But I really had a hard time picking. It's not easy to pick a winner every week, but I will say I really like what this comment said. So this is why this person's winning. So this is the giveaway winner this week is Allison Roseboom 7133. She writes, "Always love your show. Your support of others is so encouraging and inspiring." So Thank you so much, Allison, for your comment. You're the winner this week. Just let me know what pattern you want. You're going to have to either email me or comment down in the description for what you want. And I need to know either your Instagram or an email so that I can send you the pattern. So if ever you're the winner, I need your email, and you can find my email in the description of this video to email me your email so I can send you your free pattern. You just need to tell me which one you want and I'll be happy to send it. Okay, so Allison, I love what you said, and I really do try to support others and encourage and inspire. So thank you so much for your comment. So this week's giveaway, you guys, I have another giveaway. I hope you're not getting sick of the giveaways. I'm asking for you to drop the name of a pattern and a designer you would like to see on this channel. And if you're a designer yourself, tell me what your favorite pattern is. Drop it in the comments. I would love for you guys to share your favorite makes right now, or something you would like for me to make on this channel. So, all right, well, gosh, I guess that's it for today's video. I would show you the puppy, but she's asleep. We're trying to give her breaks in her kennel and keep her calm, and especially while I'm filming. So I'll try to put some doggy cam footage here so you guys can see the crazy puppy we have. And you know, it's a process. We love her. She's so sweet, but she is kind of a little piranha. Not gonna lie, she's a piranha. Aren't all puppies? All right, well, that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I hope you guys are all doing really well. And, you know, I just thank you guys so much for your support. If you would like to support me, please like this video and leave me a comment. And if you would like to take it a step further, please consider joining my channel memberships. If you join the Golden Buckeye Hooks, I will add you to a private chat on Instagram. I will also, in that chat, announce when I'm doing tester calls. So if you're in that chat, I will give you a first look at the tester calls. I will also pick 4 people every single time from my channel members to test. And this past month, I had 6 patterns go out. So I had 24 chances to give to my members. And then I pick the remaining people from the Instagram post. If you ever want to test for me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video today and sticking around to this point. All right, well, I hope to see you in next week's video. Bye!
Sing it.
Sing it!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessica. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
That was funny being.
Make a wish!
You wish to be asleep today?
No.
She wished for her business to be successful. So what's 33 like, Jess?
Pretty similar to 32, which has been pretty similar to 31, which has been pretty similar to the ages of 26 through 29. That's all I'm saying.
Hey Nora, how's 4 been for you? How is it?
Are you looking forward to being 5?
You mean cut a piece of cake there, nerd bird?
Are you looking forward to Mommy's birthday cake?
Yes.
It's your favorite. I kept you in mind.
Chucky.
Yep.
Like if you don't want... If you join the Golden Buckeye Hooks, you will be... If you join the Golden Buckeye Hooks, I will add you to a private Instagram chat on Instagram. Yeah, private Instagram chat.